Hey, it's Chris here. Thank you for joining me on this video where I have attempted to try and record as much of the assembly as possible. However, as you can see, I've already made a start, and that is because the footage before this I had accidentally deleted along with the footage that I recorded with the previous video where I sat and spoke about the interior and the chassis. Because I use my basically what it is, I use my phone to record everything, take pictures in I use CapCut for my video editing. The problem I've got is I don't like deleting too much old media of builds and things like that. Whereas videos, I try and delete them as quick as I can, just to make sure I've still got plenty of space going forward. And again, because I've gone and deleted the previous videos, I deleted one clip too much, and that clip was getting the rest of the engine together, getting the interior together, getting some of the chassis together. So we're kind of halfway in, sort of thing. So as you can see at the minute, I'm just trying to just get that it's like a front panel where the radiator sits in the front of the engine bay. Just trying to get that together at the minute. I will be honest, I was struggling today. Not when I was recording this. I don't know what it was, but the glue just wouldn't set. I was using some super glue. Normally it sets within a fraction of a second, but for some reason it just was not setting, and I don't know why. I do not know why. I don't know what's gone off there. So yeah. Also, this video, there's not much going on after this point, really. I will be honest, I did stop recording trying to assemble it not far after this part, because I wasn't having any joy. I was struggling making sure things were sticking, things wouldn't stick, the glue wouldn't set, it just kept slipping, it kept moving. I was having a bit of a rough time. So yes, the footage will cut short, and I will just go straight into a clip about the after finish. So basically we're looking over the model. So but before I go and look over the model, I just want to say a massive thank you to a few people who have helped make this build become what it is. Obviously, first of all, I'd like to give a massive thank you to Scaleriders for supplying the kit, the Mexican style decal sheets, it's the Mr. Model metal parts, the detail up bits. Massive thank you for all of the bits, the kit. It's been a blast. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit gutted about some of my workmanship, such as the white walls on the tyres wasn't crisp. I really need to invest in a circle cutter, and it's this style of kit was my first sort of lowrider. I've done a couple of muscle cars, but it's my first lowrider. Some of the bits just caught me out. I'm not used to attaching like the firewall panel, the front panel that you can see there I'm holding, that the radiator's attached to. When I was trying to attach that to the front of the frame, honestly, I was having such a tough time. I don't know why it was just not happening. It just wasn't going. It just wasn't happening. So yeah, but again, building this lowrider is something completely different, and I absolutely loved up to the point of assembly. I've really enjoyed it. It's just been something different, and I just love the look. I love the style. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So thank you to go over to Scaleriders. My next massive thank you goes to Paul, Pro Scale Paints. So for Paul, has sponsored me with all the paints, the Prime, with the 2K, all the metallics, and I've got to say, the Panther Pink on this build looks unbelievably good, absolutely superb. And then coupled it with some of the metallic colours like the antique golds, the golds, the steels, titaniums and stuff, all the details on the chassis, it just looks absolutely phenomenal. So a massive thank you. I really do appreciate it. And last but not least, Glue Sniff Garage for 3D printing me the steering wheel and the wheels, tyres. This has really helped bring this lowrider to a lowrider. It's really helped give it that look. So a massive thank you to all three. Really, really do appreciate it. So yeah, let's just this bit here, I'm just trying to put, there's a couple of pipes, one on top of the engine, one at the bottom of the engine, and I'm trying to put them on and trying to attach the engine to the, and then the front panel onto the body, and it was just trying to attach these two pipes. It just wasn't happening. So I'm going to cut this video here, and we'll go straight into looking at the after build. Again, apologies about that, but thanks. Right, we're back, and as you can see, there's been quite a lot happened since the previous step. So yeah, I had to stop recording. I was starting to, I was starting to struggle, to be honest. Not gonna lie. There's just a few bits that was just catching me off guard. For example, you've got part of the frame, the body shell. Let's just get this little pointer. Where the radiator sits onto, there's like a panel that comes across. I was struggling to get that stuck on, it just kept coming off. And I was trying to get the two pipes connected from the engine to the radiator. It just wasn't happening. As you can see, I haven't put the air filter on because if it was on, the bonnet wouldn't shut. With the bonnet, it's already, if you can see there, look. Unfortunately, it just sits a bit kinked up. Yeah, a bit gutted about that. Also, the front bumper. The front bumper attaches to the grille under the headlights. The two connect together, and for some reason the glue, it just wasn't setting. It was not setting. And unfortunately the glue has actually melted away some of the chrome paint and left those black marks. Again, a bit gutted about that. The one thing I was worried about was the wheels, but in all honesty, they was absolutely fine. They went on no problems at all. Oh yeah, we've got a glue print on the door. And yeah, I was just getting a little bit flustered. What more can I say? I'm an honest guy, and you know, there's been a few mistakes made. It is what it is, but nonetheless, I'm still very happy with this and how it's turned out. There's a lot of new firsts with this, such as the Mexican style seat coverings, door card coverings. Oh yeah, as well. The kit came with two finials that got on top of there. Unfortunately, I lost one. And when I realised I'd lost one, after I've already painted it all, and obviously there's actually two cutouts where they would have sat, so I had to go through the spares box to find something that doesn't look outrageous. These are curved indicators. I can't remember what kit they're from, but I just put a bit of chrome on them to look like a chrome finial. Yeah, I could kind of get away with it. Back window, front window, the little side windows, they was fixed in with some UV set-in glue. The exhaust was actually solid. So I found some spare exhaust tips, painted them in chrome, and then just stuck them on, as you can see. Quite happy with the bottom. It's quite detailed and a decent set of hands. This could be really, really nice. I'm still quite happy. Obviously the few issues with like the pulleys, the fan, it's just not sitting where they should. But I put that down to inexperience of trying new things. I'm not using it as an excuse to get out as such. But yeah, as long as I don't look underneath, I'm still happy. As you see, it's still got a nice shine. The amount of fingerprints, the amount of times I've wiped over it, you could just see there's some scratches and swirls in it, unfortunately, now from where I've been wiping it so many times. Still, for what it is, I'm super happy. Another thing as well, this kit, I'm used to the bodies clipping onto the chassis. This, I had to glue between the sills of the chassis and the body to get them to stick on. You can probably see you can see the glue marks, look. That was different. That was new. But otherwise, yeah, I'm super happy. Don't get me wrong, I was quite gutted with some of the imperfections, some of the mistakes I've made. But that's modelling. I don't know what it is with assembly. Any time I assemble, even if it's a car built 3, 4, 5 times, I still struggle with assembly. I don't know what it is. It's my kryptonite. And you'd think after like 90-ish models being built, I'd get better. But I don't know. Assembly, I don't know. It's just gets to me. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched, liked, commented, shared, and gave me any views, any constructive criticism, things to help with. Yeah, it's been a journey, and I'll be honest, yeah, I want to do some more lowriders, absolutely. It's nice just to step out of my comfort zone. Obviously I'm used to the 80s, 90s Japanese sports tuner cars and stuff. This is a pleasant change, and I'd be willing to do more. So I'm just not ready for AMT yet. That I'm not ready for. There's too much work. But anyway, yeah, so there we have it. The Revell 62 Impala SS. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.